So we are group 4 and we will be representing a company that we choose to review, which is Tenaga Nasional Berhad. I'm Lianina and I will be explaining the background of the company in chapter 1. Okay, first of all, the history of TNB. TNB is our country's largest power utility and a leading firm in Asia with offices located in the UK, Kuwait, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, India and Indonesia. TNB has risen from strength to strength since their initial public offering on May 28, 1992 to become a utility that is sensitive to the requirements of their stakeholders and the marketplace. Their clients are mostly commercial, industrial and residential. Their industrial clients are involved in the production of goods and services. Next is their vision. Their vision is, together we brighten life through innovative and sustainable solutions toward a better world. Next is mission. Tenaga Nasional Berhad's mission is to be a leading provider of sustainable energy solutions in Malaysia and internationally. TNB's organizational culture or values is integrity, collaborative, professionalism, customer centricity, forward thinking and mindfulness. Their goals and objectives are their 10-year plan, which stated as TNB Eyes Growth with 10-year plan, which they will concentrate on renewable energy and global expansion, as well as smarter grid and value-added clients' goods, with the objectives of becoming one of the world's top 10 utilities by market capitalization by 2025. So this is their logo. It is quite possible for Malaysians to not recognize this logo as this is our main utility power providers. So last but not least, every company must have their own board of directors. In TNB, they have non-independent, non-executive chairman, independent non-executive directors, president or CEO, and also non-independent non-executive directors. So that's all my part for chapter 1, and next we'll be moving forward to chapter 2.
Thank you to my team members. So let's move to SWOT analysis. By the way, my name is Nur Ilya Melissa binti Mazli, and today I will present or explain to you about SWOT analysis for Tenaga Nasional Berhad. As you know, SWOT analysis is consists of 4 terms, which is strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and also threat. And do you know what is it and how does it work for TNB? Let's find out. SWOT analysis, which is strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats, is a framework for assessing a company's competitive position and developing strategic planning. Internal and external aspects, as well as existing and future potential, are all evaluated using the SWOT analysis, and I believe all companies is using SWOT analysis for their businesses. Tenaga Nasional SWOT analysis enzyme the brand strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and also threat. The internal aspect of Tenaga Nasional SWOT analysis consists strength, weaknesses, whereas the exterior factor are opportunity and threats. A SWOT analysis is tried and true management framework that allow a company like Tenaga Nasional Berhad to compare its businesses and performance to that of its rivals. Tenaga Nasional is a well-known name in the energy and electricity industry. So do you know what is the strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and also threat? Let me tell you. Strength. TNB, Malaysia's largest electricity producer. Power plants are well occupied, reliable, and efficient. In addition, the company offers production technology consulting, water electricity construction assistance and repair, and also they provide the maintenance services for all houses. Solar hybrid system can also provide the power to remote region. For weaknesses, as a result of its day-to-day activities, it produces a significant quantity of greenhouse gas emission. The energy portfolio isn't well balanced. Planting hydropower in remote area is so difficult. employees who aren't expert in their skill. Next, we move for the opportunity. This TNB is creating work possibility for society, which is good thing. Also, the production of wind energy, generation of new power sources, and TNB, they are planned in place to limit CO2 emission. So do you know what is the threat? Alright, production costs are rising while the cost of raw material is fluctuating. Demand is declining and the economy is slowing. Changing energy sources dynamic, consolidation and increased competition. And also, as you know, TNB is also cursed threat by the lightning strike.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Nur Ashiki binti Mama Anifa. So today my part is strategic formulation framework. This is a stage 1 to analyze more about the company. So what is internal factors evaluation? IFE is a strategy instrument that simplifies and evaluates the major strength and weakness for internal evaluation for the company. It also assists the organization to perform an internal strategic management audit. As we know, TNB is one of the leading brands that supply electricity in Malaysia. After we analyzed the strength and weakness, we found that the score is 2.62%, that representing that the company has an average capability to respond to the internal factors. Second, what it means for external factors evaluation. How effectively and efficiently the company current strategy to external opportunities and threats. This is the best method to analyze current market situation, mechanism for visualizing and prioritizing challenges that the company facing. After we analyze, the result also showed that the TNB is a great leader as their score is 3.08% for electricity supply. Lastly, CPM is for what? CPM is competitive profile metric, is for tools that compare the firm and its rivals, also to reveal their relative strength and weakness. This also helps to coordinate strategic management to explore the available market. As TNB is a sole supplier in Peninsular Malaysia, we come up to choose and propose to make a comparison with CPM format for Sabah Electricity Berhad and Sarawak Electricity Berhad. After we make comparison for these critical success factors, and the results show that the TNB obtained the highest score compared to Sabah and Sarawak Electricity Berhad. This is because, as we know, TNB is a leader for electricity supply in Malaysia. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Afif binti Azhar, and today I will present about BCG metric of the MB, which is the start is being remarkable, and the question mark of the MB is the NB Engineering Corporation, and cash flow is the MB full, while last but not least is the MB Energy Services as a dog of the MB. Why I said remarkable was buying a start of the MB because first of all, it helped the MB to invest more, which the MB should keep and sustain the remarkable in the MB. It was a Malaysia leading utility specialist, which give many benefits to the NB. Then next is cash co of TNB, which is was fully held by Energy Venture. The company was deal with generations and independent power procedure, and it was contribute more cash flow for the brightness of Rimaco, which is the Energy Venture itself was give many helps to Rimaco for being a star. Next is the TNB Engineering Corporation that was established for the former current energy for TNB. It should have a market penetrations and service development. And last but not least, the dog of TNB, which is TNB Energy Services. The company is quite slow for TNB to get TNB profits. Then it should have more cash flow investment and the other department. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to my friends. Okay, my name is Nazira binti Nasir. Now I proceed with this next matrix that we choose for the TNB. Is an internal external matrix, or known as IE matrix. So the internal external matrix is built on the EFE and IFE matrix model that we get from the stage 1. So below are the internal external matrix for TNB. So as you can see here, EFE and IFE score that been recorded in the stage 1 is a 3.08 and 2.62. So in here is for the IFE, and then for this side is for the total EFE, which is score. So as can look, it's a 3.08 here, and then the IFE is 2.62, so it's around here. So okay, so this IE matrix position is located in the number 2. Okay, so when we is located in number 2 means, okay, this is for the grow and build. Okay, whereby the TNB can use market penetrations, market developments, and product developments for their strategy. Okay, and then in terms of the operational perspective, they can use a backward, forward, or horizontal integrations. Okay, so next, after we done the IE matrix, next we focus on the stage 3. We are using QSPM, the quantitative strategic planning matrix. Right, we need to align with this. The key factor must be aligned with the strategy alternative. So we choose 3 strategy alternative for the TNB: market penetrations, market developments, and market product developments. So the key factors is based on the SWOT. SWOT means strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threat. So in here, I just take 3 samples for each. Okay, so how we calculate, how we want to know which strategy alternative that most efficient or most effective can be used for the TNB. So we need to put the weightage first here for each of the key factor here, and then each of the strategy alternative we need to put the average score. Okay, and then total average score. So to get the total average score, okay, they need to times times with the average score, you got the total average score. So after we done here everything here, and then as you can see total, okay, for each of the alternative. Okay, so market penetration we can say is 1.65, market development is 2.42, and then product development is 2.47. So we can conclude here that the suitable strategy alternative or suitable strategy that TNB can be used is should be focused more on the product development strategy. Okay, so that's all from me. Next, I will pass to my friends to present for the strategy implementations. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Nofarina. So today I would like to discuss and explain more about the strategy implementation in TMB. So firstly, point number 1 is about marketing penetration. Marketing penetration is about how a company or organization want to develop their business in worldwide. So TMB has invested and expanding to the worldwide. Is to sustain in one field, an organization must spread their wings outwards or look for opportunity outside of their countries. TMB made a good move by expanding in investment abroad, for example, Pakistan, UK and several other countries. At the same time, Tenaga Nasional Berhad may introduce about their product or service to other foreign country and believe that our product is comparable to their product and service in foreign countries, and believe that our product also is the same level with the Europe country. In order of that, it may strengthen their financial position and human resource readiness. Okay, point number 2 is marketing development. Winning the customer-centric approach ensure that TMB offer a meaningful experience and the best service delivery to all their clients. As we know that TMB is the largest company that supplies electricity to facilitate the public dealing with TMB. TMB has take a major initiative to develop my TMB friendly portals such as Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. It's more efficient to listen what is problem among our public about the service TMB offer. Moreover, TMB also has invested in several energy shop and kiosks for the public to deal with bill and others. With many kiosks, it doesn't have to queue for longer and simplify matters. Last but not least is about product development. Product development is a future generation sources. One of the core business division of TMB, the generation division is entrusted to develop, operation and maintain TMB portfolio of power generation units. The generation division has thermal generation asset and major hydro generation scheme in Peninsular Malaysia and one IPP operating in Pakistan. TMB customer relate to power from hydroelectric and thermal plant through a network system made up of transmission lines, substation and distribution line. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Fatin Shahida. Next, we proceed to chapter 5, that is conclusions and recommendation. There is several of the key factors scored in IFE. IFE is internal factor evaluation and EFE is external factor evaluation metric has shown an increase due to the implementation of 3 strategies, that is product development, market penetration and market development. For IFE, after implementation of 3 strategies, for the strange, TMB accounted for 33% rising to a brand value of USD 1.58 billion from USD 1.19 billion, were an increase from 3 to 4 rating, which at the same time its score also increased from 0.18 to 0.24. For the weakness price of fossil fueling for electricity generation has increased, in which including global natural gas, and LNG. The rating and score, which is 1 to 2 rating and from 0.03 to 0.09. The total weight score for IFE has increased from 2.62 to 2.71. It has shown that TNB in a strong internal position. For EFE, after implementation of 3 strategy, the opportunities for the new product innovation shown to provide convenience to people and technology exposure. TNB intends to invest in upgrading solar farms in Bukit Selambau, Sungai Petani, Kedah. According to rating and the score, increased from 3 to 4 and 0.15 to 0.20. For the aggressive on its advertising strategy, TNB helps to increase the capacity of internet fiber optic facilities for the need of the people, hence reduce dependence on TM Unify. According to the rating and score, were increased from 3 to 4 and from 0.15 to 0.20. For the treats, they are used by TNB of high-tech work systems such as the artificial intelligence system. We make business less dependent on manpower and reduce job opportunities. Furthermore, the rating and score from 2 to 4 and from 0.04 to 0.08. According to total weight score for EFE has increased due to the score from 3.08 to 3.22. Next is conclusion. TNB are Malaysia dominant electricity companies. Therefore, they do not compete with other companies. They are price setters, do not require advertising, and do not have substitute. Strategic management is key since it establishes overall direction through the development of strategies and procedures for accomplishing objectives and the allocation of funding to action plans. Therefore, business employs strategic management to get a competitive edge over their rivals. It makes little difference on how a business is tiny or huge. The fundamental reason TNB markets are classified as monopolistic markets to keep manufacturing costs from rising. Last is recommendation to improve the working condition by creating a good working environment and providing sufficient and appropriate equipment that is in a good condition to enable staff to perform their jobs more efficiently. The management should compensate staff in advance, particularly technicians, because when working outstation to restore power blackout sometimes is hardest. Lastly, TNB must prioritize the quality services. The company's direct connections must be strengthened, particularly in terms of developing a more pleasant response to customer care by aiding customers through TNB Care Line, a customer service management center committed to the demands of customers. That's all. Thank you for watching.